Well, here's our Peregrine Falcon. She's on the radio antenna watching the demolition crew tearing down the building. And they've got it all torn down except one cement slab. She's kind of watching it. I'll pan over there and give you a view of that. But this is one of the antennas she sits on. She's been watching them all morning. She has a couple of them. I'll go back over here. But they've been over here working, getting that building torn down. They got just about all that done now. Alright, we'll back off here. That's what's left of the cement portion. All the other parts are torn down. They're in here just crushing it all up and getting it loaded into the trucks. And the guys are working away with the backhoe and the track hoe here. And we got them loading up stuff in the trucks. But they got it all knocked down, 99%, so. And I think the Falcon's flying over now. Yep, she's coming over the building here. She'll be flying over here towards her. Yeah, she's flying right over the pond now. I'll keep an eye on her. Well, the male's flying by. He's circling right, coming right by her now, I think. He's sailing around back and forth. She's sitting here on her cone. So he'd come over here and join her in the field, so I'll come in on her now. She flew over here. See if I can locate her. There she is. Let's see if she's getting ready to fly. Keeping that foot up, feeling really cozy. I think she's going to just hang out for a while. Now we'll move around the pond, see what's going on over there. We always like it when we find her here. Alright. Now here's our Peregrine Falcon in the water. Thinking about taking a bath. She waded out to where it's halfway deep. She was on her favorite light pole. There she got a little drink. And I think she's wanting to take a bath. And I want to make a movie of it. Oh yeah, she's bobbing in there now. Let's see what happens here. Scratching up a little bit. She roosts every night on the Boeing Aerospace building. And oh yeah, look at her bathe now, bobbing around a little bit. Having a good time. Yeah, she obviously caught something to eat earlier a little bit. She was on her light pole, and I'd made a small movie. Oh yeah, look at her bobbing and splashing now. And she decided to fly down here and take a bath. I'm all excited about it. I've been filming the Peregrine Falcon here at the Boeing Aerospace building for a few years. I've never caught her bathing. I actually got fairly close now, so we're having filtered light. This should come in very good. See that big eye she's got there, and she's actually used to people. Where she roosts, they're working around there with road equipment and digging, and the noise doesn't seem to bother her. So, oh yeah, she works really well with the people. I'm actually shooting from my car window. I have a window mount from my camcorder. So the car serves as a blind. I can get fairly close, and I've got it clamped to the window, and she's here just taking a little bath and looking around. Actually, she's making a very good movie for us. She's not really getting into the bath vigorously, but she is bathing. Yeah, she's fluffing around a little bit. This is the female. We're still waiting for the male to return here. He winters out here too, but he's late this year, so we are a little bit concerned about that. There she's getting another little drink. Maybe she'll bob in the water again. They like to stay cleaned up because they're a raptor. They eat meat, and blood is a contaminant, so they need to stay fastidious and clean. So it helps keep down on the diseases. Well, I think we're going to call that good then. We got a pretty good movie here of her, and doesn't look like she's going to get really into her bath too much. Just a little cleanup. So we'll call that good then, and enjoy the video. Oh yeah, she just flew off the cone, sailed over here, and circled around, went down here in this wet spot. There's a puddle, and taking a little bath now, so she's getting all cleaned up. And here she is preening up her feathers. Her breast feathers, her tail feathers all wet. She's just kind of cleaning up now. So she looks like a happy camper. She was on that cone for quite a while. We watched her, then went over and checked out the Aerospace building. They were still working on it, tearing it apart. Then we came back and saw her fly off the cone, and then she turned around, went down here in the puddle and taking a little bath, just freshening up a little bit. This is one of her favorite spots, that vacant lot right across from the tennis court. They got a bunch of traffic cones on top of the poles, and she uses them for the perch. There she's looking. Look at her looking, squatting down there and checking everything out, getting herself all cleaned up. We also saw the male over there at the building over there. He flew by looking for her, and then he took off up towards Angle Lake. So we're checking everything out in the area that's moving. So we've got 2 peregrines today. We're happy about that. You also saw, I think, 2 kestrels on the other side of the river. And the bald eagle is back down by their nest at the River Bend Golf Course. So they've been putting sticks in their nest, keeping it freshened up, ready for next year. But she was by the restroom, so we've seen quite a bit. So one of our bald eagles was there at Hogan Park restroom, and we came back over here then watching the peregrine again. Oh yeah, she looks like a happy camper here right out in her favorite field. I'll back off a little bit, let you see what's going on here. There we go. She's got a good spot in the middle. She can see everything goes on. Got a nice little puddle here that she can use for a bath, so she's just checking everything out and enjoying it. We're happy to have found her, so I'll come back in a little bit, and then we're gonna maybe see her finishing up here. Oh yeah, we got close this time. She's still maneuvering around. Those beautiful markings on her head there. My goodness. Be interested to see where she's going to perch, which building now. I hope it's the one to the east of the one they're tearing down. I have seen them there before, so. Boy, there she goes. She's taking off, coming right towards us. All right. Well, here's our peregrine falcon. She flew over here on this building now. And she's just kind of sitting tight. She flew by the other building and seen that they're really working on it, so that she flew directly over here to the eastern building on the east side, landed up on this ledge, and has been preening ever since. Earlier she's over in the field, so on the cone, but she finally got tired over there and came over here. So this is probably where she roosts at night, her and her mate. I'll back off, give you an idea. It's a good sized little ledge, big enough for both of them. I'll come back and show you the building. There she is. We're just shooting over the roof of the other one, so I'll come back a little more, and that's what the building looks like. Again, that's just east of the one that tore down, so they've used this perch before. I've seen them in the past. Now they don't have any other place, so I guess they're roosting there at night. I'll come back in here and see what she's up to. There you go. And there we are. Peregrine's got a new perch. All safe and sound, good ledge, big enough for 2 of them. They can winter out here like normal, so I'll be keeping an eye on it. Oh, she's staying busy preening up. They'll have that building completely down in a couple of days. The The racket don't bother. This is her territory, and she's not giving it up.